Hello. My camera's sliding. I have it on a big see-through PO collectible that's like tilted back, so I'm hoping this doesn't fall, because that would be not good. So I haven't uploaded in a while. My hair is black now. I have a knot in it. I literally just dyed this over the blue I had. So when it fades, it's probably gonna turn a little blue, and in the sun, I guess it looks a little blue. Not quite sure. I am going to make a Halloween costume video. I just need to get all of those pictures because I had to dress up pretty much every day of the month. So I'm going to try and get a video together of those images, but that's not today's video. Today is going to be my most painful piercings, because I have a lot of piercings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 if you include both ears as single piercing, as double piercings, like 1 on each side, 2 on each side, because I have 2 on each side. I guess 12 if you count them, is together. So, I have my belly button pierced. I have on high-waisted leggings right now, so I'm not going to show you that because it's going to be too much work. Black milk leggings, yeah. So besides my belly button, I have my second holes, which are 2. I have silicone in them right now. These, my bottom ones, which are an inch. I have 2 and 2, so 4 in my lip. I have my septum, which is stretched to a 6. I have piercings on each side of my nose. I have my bridge, and then I have 2 in my tongue. I tend to get piercings in doubles, or so like everything is like symmetrical. But okay, let's rank them from least painful to most painful. My least painful piercing out of all of them would probably be my ears, not the stretching wise, just like the initial piercings. The bottom ones are my least painful piercing before stretched, and then the second ones are my second least painful, just because it's not through really anything, it's just through skin, not cartilage or anything. So these would be the bottom. Stretching actually hurts quite a bit, so if you include stretching, it would rank a lot higher on my list, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to rank piercing pain for the initial piercings. Those don't hurt. My second least painful piercing would probably be my septum. Yeah, my septum. Mine didn't actually go through the cartilage. Mine's just through the skin. I can't see inside my nose, but it's just through the skin underneath my cartilage. If it went through my cartilage, it would have been very painful. I know a lot of people's are pierced right through the cartilage. So I'm sorry, but if you have that extra layer of skin, they'll try and pierce it through that instead of the cartilage because it hurts a lot less through the skin. But that one, it didn't hurt. That's my second least. My third least painful piercing would probably be this. My bridge. That, it's not through the bone or the cartilage either. I don't know if you can tell. It's just through, they just clamped this little piece of skin here and put it through. So that really wasn't painful. I thought it was going to be a lot more painful than it was when I got it. Same thing with my septum. I thought they were going to hurt a lot, but they don't. When I get piercings, it's mainly the anxiety that bothers me. The anxiety over getting the piercings, then actually the piercing itself, I start like getting all sweaty and shaky, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I hate getting pierced. Why am I doing this again? So then after my bridge, it would be my belly button, because it's a belly button piercing. They don't hurt that much. I mean, mine hurt a little. Mine hurt more than I expected it to. But, still nothing significant. I don't know why people look at me like I have 6 heads when I have facial piercings, and I'm like, my belly button was more painful than most of my face ones. It was, it's really different for everyone, because I've watched a couple of these from other people, and the belly button doesn't hurt, but it is more painful than anything else I've listed so far. So what are we on? Fourth, fifth? I don't know. I have too many piercings. So then after my belly button, it would probably be my nostril ones. I mean, I got them done the same day when I had a sinus infection, which was very inconvenient because I tend to make bad decisions like that. Oh, let's get my nose pierced while I have a sinus infection. Woo, party. But yeah, I have had rings in them before. Mine are pierced up higher, so I have to wear captive hoop ones instead of the actual nose hoops. Some of them are the half hoops that you have to insert from the inside out. I hate those because they reach like here instead of in my nose. So I'll usually buy a 20 or an 18 gauge just captive hoop and just pop them in there. It's more painful when you put in the rings to actually get it up over your nose into there than it is to actually change it. I'm not going to take it out because it's going to be a pain to put back in. I wear the corkscrew nose ones because if I wear anything else, I tend to pull them out when I sleep. And I've woken up before with it like in my hand, half pulling it out. But yeah, those are pretty painful. I kind of cried, but it's close to your like everything in your face and your tear ducts. So if you get anything like usually on your nose pierced, your eyes will water, and that's what it was. It wasn't actually like crying. It was my tear ducts acting on the needle being shoved through my face. But I have the two of them. So after that, it would be, oh man, I went through those quick. After my nose, it would be, sorry, I lost my train of thought. My lip, definitely my lip. So we're on the second most painful piercing I've got. The third most painful piercing I've got would be the studs. The second most painful piercing I got was my lips. I got all 4 of these done at different times. This one was my first one ever. My first piercing in general. I had my ears pierced 3 times when I was younger, but they kept getting infected, so I had to keep taking them out. So after I got a lot older, I got them re-pierced, and because I'm allergic to some of the metals that they use in ear piercings, which I think that was a big problem of it. But so this was technically my first piercing that actually stayed. And that one hurt quite a bit. I was not expecting the pain from that. And after I got older and got more piercings, I'm like, oh, well, maybe it was just because it was like my first one besides my ears. And then about a year later, I got my second one. It hurt. And then 2 or 3 years later, I got these 2 done about a month apart. And every time I have gotten my lip pierced, I ask myself, why am I doing this? This hurts a lot. I hate getting my lip pierced. If I had to go back in time and do it again, I would probably not get any of my piercings because they are painful and I am a baby. I do it like kind of spur of the moment, like I need to get this now or else I'm never going to get it, but I really want it, so I'm going to do it now. It's that kind of thing. Like, and then the anxiety, just like, the anxiety is real. So I got those 2, and then for a couple of years I just had the 2, and then I think 2 years ago I got these 2, a year and a half, 2 years ago I got those 2. But lip, definitely the second most painful piercing. I can't speak for up here, so like your upper lip kind of, because I've never gotten those pierced. My sister did, and she said it didn't really hurt that bad, but I'm not sure. My sister's like me, she hates pain, so. And then my most painful piercing, by far, hands down, would be my tongue. I got both of them done on the same day, and it was bloody, and my tongue swelled up so much, it hit the roof and the bottom of my mouth, and I sounded like a deaf person at work. And at that point in time, I worked at Subway, so like no one really questioned it, like maybe she is deaf. But I'm like, no, I'm just stupid and got my tongue pierced. For 2 weeks, all I could eat was like liquids and watermelon and like pudding, like anything like that, because I couldn't talk. I would like start crying every time I tried to talk because it hurt so bad. But I have 2 different colored ones right now. This one was actually red at one point in time. But every time I've had colored tongue rings or lip rings, the color comes off because I drink a lot of coffee and a lot of tea, so like a lot of hot liquid. So just a heads up, if you buy colored ones that are metal with paint on them and you drink coffee, it is most likely to come off super easy and super quick. Like, there's no more red. But definitely the one piercing, if I had to go back in time and rethink, would be my tongue. I love it. Like, now I don't even realize it because I've had it for so long. I think I've had it for 2 years, maybe 2-3 years. Oh, maybe 4 years. I don't know. But it's just like second nature to me now to have them because I've had them for so long. When I take them out to like change them, it feels weird. I'm like, wow, I don't like that. But everyone always asks me why I got the 2 instead of the 1, and it's not because I'm like, oh, I'm hard, let me get 2 tongue piercings. It's more of that I didn't like how the one in the middle looked, and I saw a picture on Tumblr, actually, of a girl with 2 tongue rings, and I'm like, I want that. That looks really cool. It was the same thing with this. I saw a picture on Tumblr, and I'm like, that looks really cool. I'm going to try that. But definitely don't get your tongue pierced twice. It is painful. If you don't like pain, do not do it. If you are uncomfortable with the swelling of your tongue and feeling like you are constantly dying and going to swallow your tongue, then do not do that. Otherwise, when it heals, it actually looks pretty cool, and it freaks a lot of people out. So that's the upside to it. All this pain freaking people out. My goal in life is to actually be, when I am out of work, I am very antisocial. I will talk to people all day at work, and as soon as I leave, I'm like, please do not talk to me, please do not touch me, please do not ask about my tattoos, please do not stare at me, please do not look at my piercings, or touch them, or ask me how much they hurt. Everyone always, the most question I get is, does it hurt? And I'm like, yes. You are having a needle of multiple sizes shoved through your face, followed by a taper to stretch it to the correct size, and then you're placing a metal object through your face. Yes, it does hurt. Yeah, so there's that. But a lot of people I work with, I'll like show them my tongue piercing, just like I'll talk and they'll see it and they're like, and I'm like, you didn't know I had that. Mine are actually pierced pretty far back, so like when I talk regularly, you can't see them, but if I stick my tongue out for any reason, then they're there. But like a lot of people, you can like see it in the middle and you can see it moving, but you can't. For the most part, you can't really see mine because I don't have that many people react to them. So, yeah. But that's it. So last time, before I go, I will rank them. Most painful. Least painful. Let's start with least. Least painful is ears. Is it ears? I don't remember what I said. Ears. Septum, bridge, belly button, nostril, piercings. I lost it again. And then my lip piercings, and then my tongue. Is that all? Is that all? Yeah. So a count of 7, and I really have 14. Because I have pretty much doubles of everything. But that is all. I'm sorry I do not vlog much anymore. I am constantly working and never home or have my camera. But I promise I will try more, and I will really try to get that Halloween video up soon. I also went to the city to see Mr. Kitty in IMAX, and I totally want to make a video of that because Mr. Kitty is the cutest thing ever. I met him and I started sweating profusely. But that's a story for another day, and I'm going to try to get my boyfriend to be in that vlog too because he was there with me and he also loves Mr. Kitty. But he never wants to be in my videos because he is lame. But keep an eye out for those. Hopefully I will have those up within the next week or so. I have a couple extra days off next week, which is awesome, so I'll try to vlog then. But, and World of Warcraft trailer came out. The World of Warcraft trailer came out. I have to make a video about that too. I am so excited. So excited. I may have cried when I saw it and started sweating because that's my natural reaction, is just I start sweating. But that is all. After me grossing you out, I'm gonna go now. Have a wonderful day. If you have any of the same piercings, any similar piercings, any other piercings, let me know below in the comments how painful they were. If you disagree with my count, if you just hate me in general, get a lot of those. But yeah, I will see you all around. Bye.